Praveen, what companies or stocks do you think stand to benefit most from this budget, and hence which companies would you then load up in your portfolio that you're most constructive on? So budget trades in that sense.
In the entire budget, I am more hopeful related to the wire and cable. The infrastructure is spending to increase. It will definitely directly benefit to the cable companies. And in the wire and cable right now is doing better off. The names like a Polycab, KEI, even the RR Cable. Those are the leader in this segment. There are some small players as well who are getting a benefit of that. So I believe in the near term and direct beneficiary from the budget, I believe the wire and cable would be the major ones. Next would be definitely the companies which are in the EMS space, like of a Syrma or Avalon or Keynes, which are also getting a benefit of the PLI scheme. And especially in the AC or the LED space, if I look at the Amber or Dixon or even the PG Electroplast, which are there in this segment for manufacturing, are going to get the benefit with the PLI in the near term. But ultimately, if I look at as a long-term perspective, the consumer durable brands like of the Havels or Crompton Consumer or even Blue Stars, those are actually ultimate beneficiary of all these initiatives. So they are for the long term. Definitely, we are looking at these companies to improve their profitability and the earnings in the coming years.
Praveen,
so my top.
Yeah, your top, exactly what I wanted to come to. Keeping valuations in mind, if there are investors watching the show, and if they had to go out and buy some of these consumer durable names, your top 2 or 3 stocks that you recommend even today at this price to play budget?
Yes. My top pick out of entire my coverage is in the wire and cable space, which is on the RR Cable and the Polycab. The one thing is, concerning in the durable space right now is the valuation. So almost all are trading at their peak of valuation. But if I look at RR Cable, which is trading at around 32, 33 times, comparatively around 44, 45 times of your Polycab or 48, 50 times of a KEI. So there is a lot of room for them from here onwards as well. And because the top line growth for all the companies are going to be in the range of around 20%. So my top pick is the RR Cable first. And also at this juncture, looking at the the capacity building as well as the outside the end user industry growth prospects, Polycab is also looking better off. Whereas in the consumer space, these are in the wire and cable. In the consumer space, if I look at everyone has reached to their peak of the valuation. But if I need to choose out of that, definitely I'll go with the Havels because there are 3-4 major verticals which are driving the growth for them. Even though that stock is currently trading at around 57, 58 times, which is quite a higher trajectory. But the growth is also quite evident from whether it's a cable segment or from the Lloyd segment or even the ECD segment where the fan is doing quite well for them.